Hi, welcome to my channel, talking about resisting things, what resistance is and why when you resist something it persists. It just keeps coming and coming and coming, because what are you doing when you're resisting it? What you're doing when you are resisting something is you're including it in your reality simply by resisting it, because you're seeing it as a problem you have to get rid of, something you have to fix. Pushing it away doesn't work. We cannot push anything away, and the reason we can't push it away is because it's sitting in our subconscious. So our rational mind is trying to push it away whilst it's still in our subconscious, just stronger than ever, because we're giving it attention by trying to push it away. Things can be undesirable, but we need to just allow them to be, just accept them because they are what they are. No amount of pushing it away will change anything apart from make you feel worse about it, stress you out. You'll think about it and then you'll think, oh my God, I'm thinking about it, so I'm going to manifest it. Oh my God, I'm worrying about it. And that will just go on and on and on. So that won't help you. And resisting anything, as I've said before, is futile. It really is. So you could say to yourself, I do not want this. Really strongly say that. I do not want this. I do not accept this version of reality. This is the version of reality I want. Think about what you do want and then let it go. You can do that and really feel the power behind that. You can do that. That is not resistance. Resistance is constantly trying to push something away, constantly trying to work at getting rid of something. So maybe you've got a chronic health condition and you're constantly trying to manifest it away because you see it as like something you need to fix, a problem you need to fix, when really speaking, you just need to know what you do want, to know that it's possible that things can change, possible for a different outcome, possible tomorrow to feel different and start feeling better and start feeling different. But no amount of anything like that trying to get rid of something will get rid of it, because what you're doing is focusing on the problem. You're not focused on the solution, really. You think you are because you're affirming and whatever it is you're doing to change something, but actually you're not. What you're really doing is fixating on the problem, because otherwise you know that it's not a problem to solve. It's something that can dissolve in a moment. You start feeling differently. But when you're resisting it, it's there constantly, because you're resisting it, thinking you're pushing it away, but you're not. Imagine sometimes like my cat just won't leave me alone, and he's constantly trying to get on me and I'm pushing him off, and he's getting on me and I'm pushing him off because it's not convenient. I'm on my computer or something and he doesn't stop. It doesn't matter how much I push him off and push him off and push him off. He just will not stop trying to get on top of me, to get onto me. And that is what is happening when you're resisting what you don't want. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. If you just to open up to it and go, oh my God, okay, whatever, and just think, I'm just going to let it be there. What is the worst that can happen if I let it be there? How is anything going to be worse than it is now? It isn't going to be. Let's just do that. Just stop fighting with it. A bit like, when I had cognitive therapy back in the day, and the therapist at the time, because I was getting panic attacks then, and they were like really like wrecking my life, really, because I couldn't do anything. I didn't even want to go out of the house. I didn't want to go upstairs, let alone go out of the house. And she just said, invite it in, just invite it in and say, oh, come on then, do your worst. Come on then. And I just thought at the time, that is crazy talk. But then I got home and I thought, well, I don't see as I'm going to feel any worse. I can't feel any worse than this. This is the pits. And if I can feel worse than this, then, well, I'm amazed. And then I did it and I thought, oh. And then it kind of dissipated, that particular panic attack, when it happened. And then I was looking forward to the next one so that I could say the same thing and see, I could do it again, because I felt like I felt sort of triumphant, I suppose. And so the next one came, but it came to nothing. It like fizzled before it even got going. And I thought, oh, I never had another one after that. And it was awful, really. It was so awful. And that was acceptance, accepting it and inviting it in, which is almost more than acceptance, isn't it? Inviting, come on then, see what you can do. And honestly, that was a life changer for me. And I've taken that with me throughout the rest of my life. And I do realise that acceptance of what is key. It doesn't mean you're stuck with it. It actually means you're not stuck with it. It's like it loses, whatever it is, it's just losing its power as soon as you do that. So it's not about resisting, and it's not even about trying to force anything through in life. It's not about force. It's about neutrality, or There is no problem. There is no issue for you to fix. It's not your job to try to do that. And if you do try to do it, what you will be doing is dwelling in the problem, unbeknownst to you that you're dwelling in the problem, really. And that's the thing, you think you're trying so hard to fix something, there's bound to be a result at some time, but you're not realizing that what you're doing is hold it in place by trying to fix it. You just need to know what you want, know what you don't want, know what you want, and know that that is a possible version of your reality, because it is. Because everything you're experiencing was a possible version of your reality before, and you thought about it and dwelled on it, and it ended up happening. Just look at reality that you've experienced so far. Look at the things that have happened in your life that really shouldn't have happened. They've happened through a thought or a feeling, and you've manifested, and you thought, whoa, God, I did that and I was so detached from that, I can see how that happened. Well, then you would go back and start thinking that life is solid. Look, reality is a solid fact-based thing. But that doesn't make sense, because if you've changed something with your mind, that's a consciousness thing, isn't it? So what we see as physical reality and what we understand as a physical reality isn't real, is it? Because as soon as you know that you have changed something with the power of your mind, your subconscious, then you have to know that can't be what it is. It can't be. It can't be black and white. This is this is that, this is a fact, this is not a fact. It can't be. So know that and dwell in that, as well as only dwelling in what you want. There's never a problem to fix. And as soon as you get hooked on this, I need to fix a problem, the problem is always with you, what you consider to be the problem. Of course, it isn't a problem. Nothing is a problem. What you might think is a problem, somebody else might not. It might not bother somebody else. It's only your perception of it that is important. There's no right or wrong here. It's your perception is what creates your reality. So think about that and think, what is your perception, and are you trying to fix a problem? Are you trying to mend something because you think it's broken? You're not broken. This is just a version of reality, and there is another version of reality, which is your desired version of reality, and it's just as real as this one, and you have to start remembering that. But yeah, stop. If you feel like you're trying to fix something and you're trying to push something away, stop. In the moment, just go, okay, I'm doing that. Right, okay, nothing's changing. Everything's the same. So I haven't achieved anything. So let's try another way. Let's do something different. Let's stop resisting it. Invite it in. That can be a bit scary. I get it. It definitely can be a bit scary. Or if I don't want to invite it in, let's just kind of accept that it's here and allow it. Because do you know what? As soon as you do that, you'll feel different. You will really feel different just by accepting it. It gives you an element of relief in that acceptance. Okay, right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm an author, manifestation coach, and a mindset coach.